Ready to be wildly mediocre here. I'm gonna tell you a joke that I told it to my sister, so she told me not to tell that one. So I'm gonna tell you the revised version of it. I watch the news a lot, and I see like kids or like teachers are sleeping with kids now. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty much epidemic, right? You see it a lot, like see like a young teacher sleeping like 14-year-old kids and stuff like that. Usually it's a woman, you know, because when it's a man, everybody's like, oh, it sucks, and you know. But when it's a woman, everybody's kind of like, these kids kind of like, oh no, it's a man. I look at it like, you know, it sucks because it's definitely like, you know, it's rape, it's molestation, you know, the kid, he can't really consent, right, you know, at that age. But then at the same time, I'm like, man, where were these teachers at when I was a kid? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy now. Like, I had Miss Lewis, and nothing against Miss Lewis, she was a great teacher, but she was a handsome woman. Like, she had the light mustache, she had shoulder pads, like, you know what I mean? Like, Miss Lewis didn't get with anybody. Like, she wouldn't get with Mr. Lewis, so, I don't know, I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, maybe we should bring those type of teachers back. Like, maybe that's why the kids aren't learning anything, right? Like, you know, teachers are too sexy. The other version of this joke was that I was saying that, and bear with me on this, man, because it's going to sound kind of crazy. Sometimes I think maybe I wasn't sexy enough of a kid, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of jealous a little bit. Like, man, these kids out here getting something at 14, and I was just around there, you know, watching looking at Jet magazines and Sears catalogs. For the teachers, I don't know. I'm just saying. Some of the teachers I've seen, the pictures, pretty good looking. I won't get out of that joke. Another thing I've been thinking of is like how, like a lot of times you see on social media, people are saying like, oh, it's so divided, you know? Like a lot of people saying like, you know, there are a lot of like, I guess you could say like a lot of racism and people just talking crazy on social media. And I get that, but I don't think it's like any worse than like it was. Like they're trying to say like, oh, this is the worst time and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bro, if there was social media in the 60s, it would be segregated. Like for real. Like you gotta think about it. If it was social media in the 60s, there's a good chance that black people would still have dollar. Like, we wouldn't even be able to go on Facebook. We'd still be on MySpace. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be crazy. Yeah. And then, too, you got to think about it. In the 60s, like Martin Luther King, like they put all kind of ads out. Like Martin Luther King was only trying to give a white woman. Like, like the misinformation in the 60s would be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's another joke I was thinking about. I'm just going to work with it. All right, so all these jokes I'm just working on. You know what I mean? It's Pride Month, right? And it's LGBTQIA. And so I always think, what does that A stand for, right? Like, I think it stands for arrogance, right? Because they're like asexual, they want to have sex with nobody. Like, they're just looking down on everybody like, you have sex with you? I had sex with myself. Like, they think they're so, you know, like they only got eyes for themselves. Like, man, those guys are arrogant, right? Like, I'm surprised Kanye is like an asexual person, right? All right, I like the asexual joke. Okay. All right, that's pretty much it, man. You got me? All right, that's pretty much it.